Hey guys, how's it going and welcome back to your football predictions. So, first things first, we look at the scores from last weekend and I did alright. Yeah, I did alright. I had that Newcastle were going to win, but I got the wrong score. It was 3-1, not 2-1. I had that Liverpool would draw with Arsenal and Liverpool won. I had that Tottenham would beat Everton, which they did, but got the score wrong. And then my only correct score, so 1 out of 4, ain't good. I got that Chelsea would beat West Ham 2-1. But someone who did much better than me, and I think possibly the best prediction we've had on the channel since I've started doing these videos, and that is Jordan Stone. Jordan had that Newcastle were going to win 3-1, which they did. He had that Liverpool would beat Arsenal, although he got the wrong score. But then he also had that Tottenham would beat Everton 3-2, and he had that Chelsea would beat West Ham 2-1. So he got 3 out of 4 correct scores. I don't think we've ever had that many before. So massive big up to Jordan. I'll put his YouTube link in the description. Go over there, subscribe. I already have. And yeah, let's get on to this week's predictions. Also, I'll quickly say, if you want to be shouted out just like Jordan was, that you go down to the comments and you put in your predictions for this weekend's games that I'm about to go through in a sec. But also, just to say, I go through all of them Saturday morning before the first game kicks off. So if you come back later in the day on Saturday or Sunday and change your score, then it won't count because I take it on the Saturday morning. Because some people change their scores to make all of their predictions right. So I appreciate that you really want to win, but unfortunately it doesn't work like that. So yeah, keep that in mind when you put in your predictions in the comments. So first thing we're going to talk about, just like always, is Newcastle United. This Saturday we are playing Fulham at home at 3 o'clock. It should be a good game. Newcastle have been on a decent run. Is it 11 games unbeaten now? It's not going too badly. We've had 3 away games in a row. We beat Brighton, we beat Huddersfield, and then we drew with Reading the other day. But you cannot moan about drawing that game. Those 3 results is top quality. So we just have to keep it going. Like Rafa says, nothing's done yet, and Fulham will be a tough game. They are just outside the playoff spots. I think they've got a couple of games in hand, and if they win them, I think they can get into the playoff spots. So they are definitely going to want to beat us at St James's Park on Saturday. But I think we should still have it in our locker a win. I've gone for a standard 2-0 Newcastle win. I think it will be a tough game. There's no easy game, and our home form is for some reason worse than our away form. So I don't actually know what's going to happen, but I think 2-0 will be a standard good win to keep us on the route. I don't know what I'm doing here. It will keep us on the good run of form we are on. So this weekend there are some Championship games, there are some Premier League games, and there's some FA Cup games. And yeah, I thought they were the most interesting, so that's the road we are going down today. So first things first, Saturday, 12:15 is Middlesbrough versus Man City. So yeah, I think there's going to be one winner in this game, and I have gone City to win 3-1. It's a funny one, right? Because Middlesbrough, if it was at Man City, I think they'd walk it. But because it's at Middlesbrough, they've got a big choice to make here because they are not doing very well in the Prem. But I mean, they're in the quarter-final of the FA Cup, so you want to win this game, but also you don't want players getting tired or injured when you are in a relegation battle. So that's kind of what's pushed me on to a City win. To be honest, I think they're going to play a good team, probably not max strength, but they're going to put out a good team. They're going to want to win this cup. And yeah, I don't know what's going to happen, but it should be interesting. But yeah, I'm saying Man City to win 3-1. So next up we have the Sunday, and that is 2 o'clock, Tottenham versus Millwall. Local derby, London derby. Obviously, Tottenham are in the Prem, Millwall are in League One at the minute, although they are pushing for a playoff spot. And then obviously we know Tottenham are doing pretty good in the Prem. So, but the thing is, with a derby, anything can happen, and I think Millwall are obviously going to be massively up for this game. I was actually fighting with myself at one point to put down a Millwall win, but you know, Tottenham have been so good in the Prem, and I think they're like Harry Kane. If he's scoring goals, he will get a few against Millwall. It's at Spurs as well. If it was at Millwall, it might have been a different story, but I have gone for a Premier League win. I've gone Spurs 2, Millwall 1. To finish things off, probably the biggest game of the weekend across everything. It's in the FA Cup again. It's Monday night. It's 7:45, and it is Chelsea versus Manchester United. Your guess is as good as mine with this one. I don't know. I know what I've put. I've put Chelsea to win 2-1, so I'll stick with that. We'll get that out there first. Chelsea have just been so good. This season they have been amazing. So I do think they should be beating Manchester United. But you know, when it's a clash like this and it's in the FA Cup, things can happen. It's a chance for Chelsea to maybe rotate a few players who don't normally play, or can't Conte just stick with his normal flat 11 that he plays every single game? I don't know. Manchester United are obviously going to have to be making changes with their squad. I don't know. It's on Monday night, it's on TV. I'm looking forward to watching it. I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys think of that game. But yeah, I've gone 2-1. And that is it for this week, guys. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Those are my predictions up there, so make sure you get your predictions down in the comments. Like I said, go through them. Saturday, the first game is Newcastle at 3 o'clock versus Fulham. So I will be going through them before 3 o'clock on the Saturday. And if you haven't got it in by then, sadly, your predictions will not count. So yeah, get them in. But I'm loving the support I'm getting. It was like over 50 comments on the last video. So thank you all very, very much. I will be at the Newcastle game, vlogging it against Fulham, so make sure you look out for that. I'll be uploading it Saturday night. I went and watched Newcastle Falcons rugby team play at the weekend, obviously because Newcastle were playing away, so if you missed that, check that out as well. But yeah, get your comments down below of your predictions. Thank you all for watching the video. Drop a like because it means a lot. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you later.